So hi guys, welcome in Belgium. Again.
Hello, thank you.
It's not the first time that you come in Belgium. I would say that you like Belgium because I thought that you recorded some songs in this country.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, on the second album, we did like half of it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Brussel, so it was nice.
And this is our third time at Werchter. Yeah, so we feel like old hands now.
Yeah, but isn't it cool to go to a festival, if you like the festival, of course, and you know how it works and you know how the people are?
It's so weird, like being back there. We haven't been here for 3 years, but being back there and feels so familiar, and yeah, and it genuinely is one of the nicest festivals to play in Europe as well. And honestly, like a lot of people say the same thing, so it's nice. You know, Arnie's probably gonna have a massage later, you know. Yeah.
But it's possible to have a massage here. Is there a really big difference? Do you sometimes come to festivals in the 5 years of existence that you arrive there and you know, well, it's not going to be the same as, for example, Werchter?
I just think it's weird because our experience is a completely different experience, the other side of the fence, because what people enjoy and benefit from out there is completely different to what we do on the other side. And we always try and get out and experience the festival and watch bands and stuff, but I, you know, it's really hard. We just go on like how nice the dressing rooms are and what beer we get given, and yeah.
Those are the little things that matter when you go on tour, I guess. Is there something that you need just before a gig, something that you have to, that you know it should be in our dressing room, for example?
We're not that picky on our dressing room, to be honest. We don't really have a diva streak, not a big one anyway.
But isn't it cool to have a certain thing that people talk about?
We always listen to music before we play, and we're always together we make sure we're together for about 30 minutes before we play to soak up each other's energy, you know. Yeah.
Because the guys who organized this festival, they also organized the gig of One Direction a few weeks ago, and they said they were a little bit more picky. But you know them, isn't it? Isn't it something like that?
Not very well.
But they are a different band. I mean, and if you're a massive band, then it's very important to ask for some specific things. Is that something that you might do if you get bigger and bigger and headline on this festival, for example?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So this is the third album, and it's going well in your country, but also in Belgium. And it's going to be a very busy summer for you. Also, is there a special gig that you're looking forward to this summer?
I mean, we're just happy. We took a year off of playing, so we're just happy to be back playing and playing new songs. And we're going back to Mexico and Japan and Australia, and it's just fun traveling and seeing the world, you know.
But I guess it can be very tiring too if you have to go from Brazil to, for example, Japan. Is it something that you can feel the energy to go on stage every time?
I think, yeah. I mean, it's not difficult to find really. I mean, you just look and I think you soak up the energy of however many hundreds or however many thousands of people are there watching you. Sort of, I think if we were stood in a rehearsal room playing in front of no one, it might be quite hard to muster that energy, but sort of performing on stage is a real injection, isn't it, of adrenaline.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how tired or fucked you are before, the gig is never a problem.
I was talking to Noel Gallagher and the guys from The Prodigy yesterday, also got interesting people from Great Britain, and they're in the business for more than 20 years. And they were talking about, well, when we started it was like this and this and this, but now it's like this. Do you think about in the other direction sometimes? Well, what are we going to do in 20 years? Or is it something that you have to think about?
I don't dare think what we'll be doing in 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I barely think of what we're doing tomorrow, to be honest. We're just doing this for as long as possible.
Yeah, just do it for as long as possible. Yeah. 20 years would be a real coup, though. Yeah.
But it's not something that you worry about?
No.
What are the things that you worry about when you're on tour?
I haven't had a shower for a few days. Yeah.
I just had one. We've got one in our dressing room.
So, are there any other bands that you look forward to see today? For example, Muse is playing, Kasabian is playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a spectacle watching both those bands. So, yeah, hopefully, last time we were here, we saw Coldplay. Yeah. And it's really inspiring, you know, when you watch those sort of the biggest bands in the world, it's really inspiring because it's sort of somewhere that I think the majority of bands would like to be, us included, and I love watching the biggest bands in the world, seeing how they do things, yeah.
Muse had a plan. They would like to fly with drones over the people, but they weren't allowed because of safety reasons.
Really?
Is there something specific that you would like to do when you get a massive like that? Something that might sound a little bit stupid, but it's still pretty cool to do.
fly across the crowd myself, I think.
Like Pink did.
Attached to a drone, yeah.
Yeah, well, that might be a good idea. Well, we're looking forward to the gig this afternoon tonight, and hope it will be nice. And you will come back many years from now. Thank you very much.
So thanks, man.
Brussel.
Thank you.